Are you a channel that's getting decent views, but you're not getting the subscribers? It can be hard to hit that monetization goal if you're getting the views and getting the watch time hours, but you're not getting the subscribers. Because remember, you need 1,000 subscribers in order to monetize. So I'm actually going to be diving into a channel today. It's actually someone who commented on one of our videos asking to review their channel, and they're actually getting pretty decent views on their channel. However, they are under the 1,000 mark for subscribers, which is the ultimate thing holding them back from getting monetized. So we're going to dive into their channel, see if we can make some tweaks so that way they can get more subscribers and be able to hit their monetization goal. All right, so the channel I'm reviewing is Pretty Little Garden, and first I want to say that I love the content. The best part about this is it's very clear what your niche is, which is gardening. So that makes it very easy. It's in your name. It's also obviously all of your content. And I was just briefly going through some of the videos and getting decent views. 3 days ago, almost 700 views. 2 weeks ago, 4.8K. 3 weeks ago, 250, a month ago, 4,000, and it looks like you post pretty consistently. And we had a couple 5.8K, right? So now I'm going to go into the most popular, and this is what's going to actually help me get a better idea of what your audience really wants and likes. So I'm going to go to most popular. There is one trending thing that I noticed right away with all of these videos. So right here, September garden tour, April garden tour, May garden tour. What are you noticing? Garden tour is a big thing, but also when you put the month in there. October, backyard garden tour. June, garden tour. Summer, container idea, that's different. August, garden tour. All those when you put the month and you're saying garden tour are over 1,000 views. Some of them hitting even 7.8K. And that's 9 months ago, but some of these like a month ago, 5.8K. Right? 2 weeks ago, 4.8K. So right now, off the bat, what I would say to you is I would definitely keep staying on those, whatever the month is, garden tours 2024 or whatever. Even just September garden tour, right? Like you're getting those views off of that, and already I would just stick with that as one of your buckets. Now, on this channel, we talk a lot about different buckets, and what I mean by that is different ideas inside of your niche that your audience likes, and trying these different things out until one sticks or a couple of them sticks. If you look at any of the big creators like Mr. Beast, you're going to see he has different buckets. Some of them are, $1 versus $1 million. Another one might be, if I do this, what happens? Like all these different kind of buckets he does, and he actually broke it down in a podcast you can watch where he literally has different buckets where he'll do 5 to 10 videos of those same ideas, but just differentiate the video. So for example, your bucket would be the month and then garden tour. So every month, no matter what, I would do one video on a garden tour. So I'd go through every month, September garden tour, October, November, all the way through. It looks like you're doing that, which is great. That's one video right there. The next thing, and I actually got some notes over here that I took for you for some different ideas for some buckets that you could do. So one of them being, this gardening hack saved me hours of planting. All right, so why did I use this? So gardening obviously is what your channel is about, so I would definitely hit on the gardening. Some of your videos, like you did one here that did, let's see, summer container ideas for full sun and shade. I think that was a great title because you're talking about a container idea, and you're hitting the summer. So what I would do is you could do another one of that and do fall container ideas or, winter container ideas, and then play off of that, right? But the other idea I had for you was the gardening hack saved me hours of planting, because number one, it offers that curiosity for your audience because they're going to want to know, what's the hack? How is it going to save me hours? I'd love to save hours because I feel like I'm out there all day doing this, blah, blah, blah. I want to be able to do more. So right there, you're solving a problem for someone. And obviously, what the hack is. I don't. But something that you do that might be quicker than someone else's, I would put that in there and put it into a video. Now, this is how this can be a bucket, because you don't have to just do that for every video. So the next one could be, this gardening hack saved me hours of digging. Like different things that's in your niche that you can implement and kind of put in there and just switch them out. So like you're going to notice a lot of our titles, you can switch words in and out. So it's the same bucket, but it's still a different topic. And again, you don't have to make a bunch of videos off these, but you could probably make 3 to 4 videos out of that one title. Then the next one I would do, again, this is another title we use. Also, guys, if you want some titles like this, put hooks down below in the comments, because we actually have a whole list that we made of titles that you can put in and out for your niche that are big hooks that you're going to need to use, that are the best ones that have worked for us. So make sure you comment hooks, and then we'll send that to you. So the next one is, if I was to start gardening in 2024, I'd do this. So I noticed on your channel, you do a lot of tours, and then you do, some ideas of, dividing mums, or what other ones you do. Let's see. Pruning, fall pruning, right? What else? Cleanup, right? So what I would do is, you got to think too, a lot of people are commenting on your videos, and some people are saying like, oh, I love this. I love the look of your garden, this and that. You're going to get a whole nother audience inside of your niche that is beginners. Just like on this channel, we're going to get some beginners in this channel. We're also going to get people who have already an established YouTube, and some people who are way above that. We're going to get all different markets. So we want to hit everyone. So if I do a video like, if I was to start gardening in 2024, I do this. That's for that beginner gardener. Or it might be someone who's starting a new garden. Maybe they've gardened before, but maybe they're getting back into it in 2024, and they want to see what's new and updated. So then you're going to do a whole video for them. And again, you can switch out the words in this as well. But again, what I would do is, I'd start the first one being, if I was to start gardening in 2024, I'd do this. And then the last one that I came up with for you is, you need to plant these in your June garden. Now, you don't again, you can put out other things. You don't have to put plant. You can do whatever, you need to prune these shrubs in your June garden, whatever. And what I did there is, I took this keyword that has been killing it for your channel, which is the month, and then garden right after it. So without having to make it a tour video, because you don't want everyone to be the same and be a tour video, you can do this. And in this video, I would just explain, hey, this is what's in my garden right now. We're planting it now because, it's going to bloom in September or whatever, and we need to plant it now so that way in 3 months it's ready, like whatever. But that's what I would do, so you can still use those keywords that's working. And then you can also put in this, you need to blank, because now if you need to, and I'm a gardener, I'm going to say, why do I need to do this? What is it I need to do? And, how's it going to make my garden better? So then now I want to click on the video. Now I want to check it out. So that's another one. Again, you can change out that word instead of plant and put other things. And then you're also going to put the different month and then put garden. But that's just, again, another idea for these buckets. That does not mean all these buckets are going to work. These are trial and errors. So when you're doing this, you're trying to see what your audience reacts to, obviously positively. So you might do some of these and they might not get as many views as you want up front. However, usually in the long run, they will. If they don't, you're going to notice the ones that do. So for example, when you were doing this channel, I guarantee you didn't know that all the ones with the month originally, where it says September garden tour, was going to be your best ones, right? But over time, after you've done these videos, because if you look, I'll look at your oldest videos 2 years ago, right? You did a garden tour. These first two ones, your garden tour, they did pretty good. And then after that, you went garden tasks, 320. Planting whatever, 570. August garden tour, 1.2. So you see the difference. Like, that garden tour is something that people are searching for in your niche. So you found that. I would stick to that. But again, you can't just do everything as a tour. So you got to start differentiating a little bit. And that's where the trial and error comes in. And right now you are doing some trial and error. It's just, again, some of these aren't resonating as much because it's not as appealing to the audience. Like, you want to have that wow feature, that curiosity. So that's why if you add like these type of titles, that adds that curiosity, and it also makes the viewer question, what's this video really going to be about, and will this help me in X, Y, and Z? And so then they're going to check that out. Now, the last thing is subscribers. So she's still under for subscribers. She wants to get to 1,000 so she can monetize. Two things I would do for this, okay? One, in your videos, now I haven't watched every video fully through, but I watched a good amount of it, where you're pretty much just showing your garden and stuff and doing a voiceover of it, which is great. Fine. You don't have to show your face. Like, right now, your audience is fine with you not doing that. Totally fine. What I would do is, in your videos, is the one edit I would do is I would take a little overlay of a subscribe button, and I'd put that twice in the video. I'd probably put it in the first minute and a half, just have it pop up. It doesn't have to take over the whole screen. Probably put it towards the bottom. If you notice in our videos, you probably saw it in this one. It's towards the bottom. It just pops in and then pops out. I would put that there in the beginning, and I put it towards like middle/end. You don't have to reference it. You don't have to say subscribe. It'll just pop up. Now, I would at one point in your video say subscribe because what will happen is YouTube has a thing now. If you say the word one time, down low, it's going to go and it's actually going to highlight that word where it says subscribe. So it'll regain that viewer's attention. So in the first 2 minutes, if you were to say subscribe, I would say it then because it's going to be more appealing. And it's going to also, you're going to know that your whole audience is there rather than waiting till the end where half of them are probably going to leave. So that's one way I would work on getting more subscribers. There's a little subtle way. The next way is you need to build your community even more because we know these people are into gardening and they love what you're doing. They love, everything with gardening. However, right now, because your face is not in it, it's hard for them to really, resonate as much with you because it's more voiceovers and just seeing your garden. So for them, they need to have the value. So the value needs to be the tips that you're going to put in these newer videos. So giving more tips. The next thing, which we're actually doing and seeing great success in, is your community page. Or tab. So I looked on yours and your community tab like 2 months ago, and you just kind of, feeling blessed, cute, all right? You show your family, all that. That's great. Okay. However, for every like you've only done 2 on here, watch what we do on ours. Everything is polls. So we do a bunch of polls because we get so much engagement out of it. Again, we're a small channel, but we're getting a lot of engagement. So this was 4 hours ago. It's only 4 hours ago. We already have 35 votes on this, 4 comments, 4 likes, okay? A day ago, 50 votes. And you'll notice we'll probably do 2, sometimes 3 a day. 104 votes right here, 14 comments. See, we did one of this just promoting the video. Doesn't do as good, right? 2 likes, 2 comments, not much. People want to be engaged, so they want the polls and all that, right? So 92 votes, 15 comments, 72 votes, 11, 128, 21. And again, these are just polls that are easy that will take you 2 minutes to do. As a new YouTuber, what would you rather have? Boom, boom, boom. Are you focused on YouTube Shorts to grow your channel? Boom, boom, boom. So like for you, I would do something like, what's your favorite month to work on your garden in? And then boom, type 3 out. Or I would do, what's your favorite plant for the summer? And I'd list 3 out. Boom, boom, boom. Like I would do that so that way you can start getting that engagement with your community, because then ultimately they're going to want to tap in with what you have to offer because they want to feel a part of it. They don't want to miss anything. So besides just being in the community page, now they're going to check out your video, and they're also staying on your page longer, and they're going to check out your videos and kind of see what's going on with that. So I know that was a big rundown. I'm almost out of breath because I was just in it, right? I was in the trenches over here, but I do have to say, love the channel. I love the niche that you are in, and I think you're doing a great job with it. I would just tweak some of those things. I know she probably definitely has the watch time hours because 4.8K views, that video's 58 minutes long. So even if they just watch a quarter of that, like that's some good watch time hours. So really you just need the subscribers to get that monetization, which if you just implement these 2 things, I think that'll fix that for you. So guys, if you want your channel reviewed, comment review down below and you'll have the chance to be in an upcoming video. Also, if you haven't seen any of my other videos where I review all these channels and also sometimes fix the intros of these channels, go ahead and check that playlist over here. You can see all the videos I've done on that, and I'll see you there.